This week, a document leaked from inside Google that the company desperately tried to keep hidden. It reveals a project so ambitious that it could reshape the entire AI landscape, and the timing of the leak could not be worse for them. Meanwhile, Meta just fired back in the AI race with a move that caught everyone off guard. Microsoft made a decision that sent shockwaves through Wall Street. And in the middle of all this corporate warfare, a quiet AI breakthrough in biology happened that barely made headlines, but might be the most important story of all. Let us get into it. Story number 1. A Google internal memo leaked this week detailing a project codenamed Gemini Next. The memo describes a system that does not just process text, images, and audio. It processes everything simultaneously in a single unified architecture. We are talking about an AI that can watch a video, listen to the audio, read any text on screen, and understand the context of all three at the same time. Think about what that means. You could show it a cooking video and ask why the chef added a specific ingredient at a specific moment. It would understand the visual, the spoken explanation, and the recipe text all at once. But here is the part that has the industry panicking. The memo suggests this system is already working internally. Not a research paper, not a demo, an actual working system. Sources inside Google say the project has been in development for over 18 months with a team of more than 500 engineers. The leak happened through an internal code review platform. Someone with access shared screenshots. Google Security is reportedly conducting an investigation. This changes the competitive landscape dramatically. If Google ships this before OpenAI releases their next-generation model, the entire market shifts. And here is the detail everyone missed. The memo mentions integration with Google Cloud services from day one. This is not just a research project. It is a product. Enterprises that already run on Google Cloud would get access to this capability without switching infrastructure. That is a massive competitive moat. Story number 2, and Meta just reminded everyone that they are not out of this race. Meta open-sourced their latest Llama model this week, and the benchmarks are shocking. It matches or beats GP4 on most reasoning tasks. But the real story is not the performance. It is the license. Meta released it under a license that allows commercial use for free. Within 48 hours of release, the model had been downloaded over 2 million times. Developers are already building products on top of it. Yann LeCun said something in an interview that went viral. We do not think super intelligence should be owned by any single company. It should be a public good. This puts enormous pressure on OpenAI and Google. When the free option is as good as the paid option, why would anyone pay? Meta is playing a completely different game. They do not need to sell API access. They make money from advertising. AI that improves their ad targeting is worth billions. By open sourcing their best models, they attract the best researchers who want their work to be public. And they commoditize their competitors' core business. It is a brilliant strategy, and it is working. The question is whether regulators will eventually step in, not to stop Meta from building AI, but to stop them from giving it away. Story number 3 takes us to Microsoft, where CEO Satya Nadella made an announcement that caught Wall Street completely off guard. Microsoft is restructuring their entire AI division. They are moving away from being primarily an OpenAI partner and toward building independent AI capabilities. The company announced a new internal AI model called MAI-2 that was developed entirely in-house by a team that was quietly assembled over the last 2 years. This is a major strategic shift. Microsoft invested over $13 billion in OpenAI. They have been their biggest partner and their biggest customer, but the relationship has been strained. Reports of internal tension between the two companies have been circulating for months. Microsoft wants to control its own destiny. They have seen what happens when you depend on a partner for your core technology. Ask any company that relied on Intel during the mobile revolution. Wall Street analysts are divided. Some say this is the smartest move Microsoft has made in years. Others warn that competing with OpenAI while partnering with them is unsustainable. The practical impact for users is this. Microsoft products like Office, Teams, and Azure will soon have AI features powered by multiple models, not just OpenAI. Choice is coming to the enterprise AI market, and that competition will drive down prices and drive up quality for everyone. And finally, story number 4. While everyone was focused on the tech giants fighting each other, something extraordinary happened in biology. An AI system developed by researchers at the Broad Institute successfully designed a novel antibiotic that kills drug-resistant bacteria. This is not a theoretical paper. The antibiotic was synthesized in a lab and tested against real bacterial strains. It worked against pathogens that are resistant to every known antibiotic. Antimicrobial resistance kills over 1 million people every year. By 2050, it could kill 10 million annually, making it deadlier than cancer. Traditional antibiotic discovery takes 10 to 15 years and costs over $1 billion per drug. This AI system designed a candidate in weeks. The AI did not just screen existing molecules. It generated entirely new molecular structures that no human chemist had ever conceived of. The researchers said something that gave me chills. The AI proposed mechanisms of action that we did not teach it. It discovered principles of biochemistry on its own. This is the kind of AI breakthrough that does not make headlines because it is not about chatbots or image generators, but it could save more lives than everything else combined. 4 stories, 1 theme. AI is not just competing, it is accelerating in every direction at once. Google with its secret unified model, Meta with open source domination, Microsoft declaring independence, and AI discovering new medicines. The companies that win will not be the ones with the best chatbots. They will be the ones that embed AI into everything, everywhere, all at once. That is the AI news that matters this week. Hit subscribe and the notification bell so you do not miss our breakdown next week. Next week, we are going deep on the AI startup that just raised at a valuation that makes OpenAI look cheap. And their technology is unlike anything you have seen. In the comments, tell me, which of these 4 stories do you think will have the biggest impact 5 years from now? I read every single response. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and I will see you in the next one.